So it's been about, let me step up here. It's been about a week since I've seen this Rottweiler. Not by my choosing, just been crazy busy. So we'll see how he does. That's a good boy. Fantastic success, guys. This guy, the first time was like 30 minutes at the kennel. The next time was about 20 minutes. The next time, 15 minutes. This time it was like 30 seconds. And for him to calm down, start taking food and come right out. And I don't think he was worked up. He was just excited. You can see he's barking, clacking his jaw, but that tail was wagging. That body language was playful. Wasn't aggressive at all this time. Taking food right away. So the goal with any dog like this when you're working with rehab is to be associated as your presence with life. I know that sounds crazy and maybe a little like you don't control life for the dog. No, you absolutely do. And if you can control the dog's ability to take a break, if you can control the dog's ability to eat food, get a little bit of treat, more importantly, if you allow the dog to come out here and scratch, piss, shit, smell, take in the sunlight. These dogs live in confinement. Coming out here and feeling the sun, the fresh air, the breeze, being able to pee, it's dog behavior. Dogs love it. So he's associated very quickly me to that, which is why we're decreasing the time it takes to get him out of the kennel. And it's awesome, man. He's doing really good. Taking food from my hand, not me just dropping it, which is fantastic. And so we're gonna walk and then we're gonna train, then we'll catch up. So even this, and I showed this not to be silly, but him being able to shit on grass and not on the concrete where he's used to. Look at that, man. You can't do that on concrete, boy. You can't scratch on concrete. It's dog behavior. Dogs love it. So it's a really good thing. So guys, here's another example where I love to use a Flexi. Again, I only believe in the Flexi brand, not just expandable leashes, but expandable leash of a Flexi brand. Much higher quality. But in this aspect, I can leave it released and I can let him just turn his nose on. So I threw some food in the grass up here, but the grass is a mix of food and dog odor. And he lives in a concrete box. So his ability to come out here in this grass and be on a Flexi, it's so much easier to deal with. I'm not dealing with a long line. I'm not dealing with being wrapped up and confused and all this stuff. It works great, man. But the first, 10 to 15 minutes out here, we're just gonna hang. I'm sitting on a picnic table. It's a beautiful day, kind of cool. I'm in a t-shirt and a vest, but kind of, it's not overly hot. And we're just gonna let him, what I call hang and bang. And that's a good boy. Look at that, giving that little bit of leash pressure, man. A little bit of leash pop and a little whistle, come right to me. Now he's grossly obese right now. He needs to lose about 20 pounds probably. That's okay. He lives in a box. I mean, it's hard for these dogs. You know what I mean? They live in a box. So he's gonna do ecstatic, man. So I already have someone who's very interested in this dog, which is super cool. And but if you're still interested, if that falls through, let me know. If you have a little bit of dog knowledge, you'll be fine with this guy. He's just looking for leadership. He's not looking to hurt anybody. Don't worry about his past. It's mismanagement. It's delusion. But if you have a little bit of common sense, a little bit of working dog knowledge, go shut up. Little bit of working dog knowledge, this guy can take you really far, man. And he could be an awesome house pet. I don't know how he is around other dogs. I do know this: when he comes out of the kennel, he does immediately kennel fight the dogs around him. But that's normal, even for dogs that are not aggressive. It's like putting a human being in solitary confinement in a penitentiary. Like, you have to rise to the environment. So outside of this chaos environment inside the kennel, he probably wouldn't, but he does come right out to kennel fights. I don't know how he'd be with other dogs. Let's test that one. Children, no idea. Adult males, clearly he's fine. Females, he likes one or two of the females here. I'm excited. We're going to continue to walk and continue to explore. So right here, guys, I've been working on pairing the whistle to the pressure of the leash. So watch this here. Fail. Pressure on, pressure off. Good boy. At least he's changing direction, right? It's been about 5 minutes of one lesson. But again, a little whistle just prior to leash pressure, showing him that he can anticipate that leash pressure off the whistle, not be surprised. Oh, that's the SPCA's mulch, don't do that. She asked me not to let you in the mulch. Just so he can start pairing a little preparatory whistle prior to the leash pop to change direction. He's doing it. Like, he's not protesting, he's not coming back, he's not even looking at me out of frustration. He's like, yeah, cool, man, let's go this way. All right, cool. I mean, look what I'm allowing this dog to do. Is this a better option to be out here than sitting in a concrete box? Never overlook the value of movement. See, he's pissing on everything. It's a pleasurable experience for him, man. Piss and scratch and piss and scratch. They love it. This dog can make an awesome pet. Does he still need like a 3 to 4 week board and train? 100%. Let's get this dog fully off leash. Let's get this dog fully under control. Let's get him to where you can love him and he can be a valuable asset of your house and not, you know, a regrettable experience. I'm just gonna do a little fake run and see if he'll run with me. Or maybe he doesn't run and bite me, we'll see. But he definitely won't. Oh, it's my boy. Love it, man. I run, he runs, we're moving like a pack. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna change direction on him. A little whistle first. Look at that. Coming right to me, giving on leash pressure, man. You can't ask for much more. Okay, so this is a problem. This has to be avoided. He clearly doesn't have ball drive. There's a ball in the grass right there. If he'd have picked that ball up, it could have been a problem. You want to always be careful leaving toys laying around, man, when you're dealing with unknown dogs. Can create a serious problem very quickly. Okay, so we know last week he jumped into a Sprinter van. No problem. He loaded right up. I just want to see what he does in his vehicle. So this is my car. Hop up. He's going to it. He's not quite sure to ask. Hop up. Can I? Hop up. Yep up. Yep up. Up up. Yep up. Up up. Up up. Woohoo! Okay, a little too high. Let's get a running start on that. Let's see if it goes in there. Come here. Don't scratch my car, please. It's a very expensive paint job, but I don't care. It's for the benefit of our hop up. Up up. Up up. Up up. So the cool part is here, guys. You can see he's not afraid of the car at all. It's a little high for him to jump in there, but he's going up as if he wants to go in the car. It's just too high for him to get in the car. So that's awesome. So clearly, again, he showed last week he'll jump in a van, no problem. And right here, he's showing a lot of interest to go in. It's just too high and he's too fat. But he wants to go for a ride. He wants to go in, it's just too high. Don't be like that. Get some muscle. So that's a good sign, man. He wants to jump in, he's just too big. Now, you saw there he jumped up and fell out. He didn't run away, he didn't get scared. He just stacked back up like, hey, help me. Somebody's probably helped this dog get into a car once or twice in his life, you can tell. Learn behavior. Oh, licks me. I love it, man. Self-reinforcement. He's not sure what we're doing. Are we leaving? Are we staying? But he's hanging out to find out. He's an awesome dog. Really cool dog. I'm gonna walk up here, act like I'm interested in the vehicle again. He's like, are we going somewhere? Hey, Chief. You want to go, huh? Sit. Can you sit? Not so much yet, huh? Can I? Sit. You're confused, but you're hanging, and I love it. He doesn't know the task, but he's hanging to see, and that's all we can ask for right now. That was awesome. Better than expected. Couldn't have asked for a smoother transition here on this visit. This dog went from taking a long time to get used to me, calming down, me carrying a touch stick, me carrying a bat, me carrying a little pillow just to try to protect myself, to he's coming out, licking me, taking food out of my hand, etc. Man, I love it. Let's get this dog out of solitary confinement, into a home where all these dogs belong. Let's do it right. We will help you guys. We're doing this on our own time. We will sponsor the board and train for you. So you're talking about thousands of dollars worth of my time and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of board and train, to include everything, equipment, training, the whole 9 yards. You got to be local. I need you to be out here in the Winchester, Frederick County, Loudoun, Clark County area where we can do follow-ups and we can maintain contact. But if you're interested, I already got one person who I think is going to do this, but I always need to have a backup to a backup. So if you want them, if you have a little bit of knowledge, if you can follow direction, best dog in the world. If you just love dogs and you love Rottweilers, probably not the dog for you.